Hi guys. Well, out and about with my good tripod finally that I can actually carry now. I can get out of the car. So, I'm doing better. I have one more dentist appointment tonight. Actually, I have two, but this is the important one. And then one more extraction. And then need surgery sometime this year, and then I'll be good to go. I'll be like the bionic woman. I would hope so after all this crap. But I have not been able to film at this place for a very long time because my kids used to go to this park, if you recall. I'm sure, I don't know if you do or not, but I couldn't let them see me because I wasn't allowed to talk of it and they would get scared. And, not my grandson, of course. Well, I see you guys already. What are you doing? Look at that little door. That looks like a cute little ship, doesn't it? Look at that. Hi. What you doing? I see you. I do. I see you. You guys are going to have to learn to do something a little bit better. We're not supposed to be able to see you, remember? That guy to the right there, I think is moving. And even with this good camera, they still look cartoony. I don't understand. Okay, on the right, the horizontal stick going in between the upside down, or the V rather, it's not upside down. Well, there's an upside down and a V. There are two serpent faces. I can't see the bodies, but I can see the faces laying on a stick. And the third one popping out. Oh, they look like babies. Something. But it's amazing how sometimes you get fleshy looking things. And I mean, they look like flesh. Wow. My head clears. Things are really coming in so much clearer. You have no idea how bad it is to have an infection where I had an infection. It should have killed me. But they're going to have to do better than that, I think. Right, guys? Yeah. You're like right in front of me here. What are you doing? Okay, now these are what I would have named back in the day the dimensional birds. For some reason, the birds hang out with the galactics and they help them. And they're very necessary, and the serpents hang out with the galactics. What they do is everything, really. I mean, everything, especially the birds, from medical needs to, I've seen a lot of battles, trust me, to babysitting, to freaking, I mean, they're everything. I see them, and yep, those little people, and there's always like a big structure and then a little one right next to it that looks identical. It's hysterical. I just want to see if they're little people or just dead leaves. I'm not sure. I know they always put them in the front. Oh, it's right here. You can always not mistake them by this color. This camera doesn't zoom in as much. But it's, first of all, we don't have any live green in the trees, and we're on the ground right now, really. So that would be a dead giveaway. That orange rust color, we'll call it. They're definitely little people. No, I can't see them with my own eyes, but they must be further back. This is a full zoom. Oh. Ah, there's your bigger counterparts. Why do you always send them little people up first? Because they build the best traps, right? Or are you guys the ones trapped? I don't know. But Hi, I'm still alive. Look at this. Somebody really needs to teach these guys how to fly once they get into our atmosphere, because they just suck. They're the worst. They crash all the time. And here I thought it was kind of like just a metaphor, but they actually do. What do we got there? Was that the first one I looked at? I don't know. No, it's another one. What are you guys up to? Trying to keep warm? Huh? Are you trying to keep warm? Well, if you keep walking down this trail, it goes around and it will wind up at the electrical plant, which is their main desire. For some reason, is they need electric, they need power. So having train tracks right by my house is a good deal, because it runs, so there's a lot of power going through it. So they're perfectly content. But these look like the guys that I know. See what's different, and I can take this and compare it to last year to see what's changed. Please tell me that's a person standing there. Hello. Oh, puppy dog. You look like a puppy I know. Yeah. If you can see, you can see, you know. That's all I can tell you. I'm not going to try to point it out to you. If you know what you're looking at, you know what you're looking at. I'll leave it here for a while just to see if they move, but really, I watched the video today and someone just said it like it is. If you see, you see. If you don't, you don't. They'll let you see when they want you to see, or if you're ready to see. This is a swampy area. I gotta get to the Mad Hatter. That's what it was called. That'd be all swampy right now. That's badass. I can see them on the right moving. They're not so big. They're not as big as the galactics. These are dimensionals. Yeah, I see your red face. They're very good at what they do, but they're just not good enough when you live with them, you know. You see them every day from morning till night. Right out your bedroom window. I do like your new structures. That's pretty badass. I see it coming out at me. I don't know if it's worth my battery time, but it's this one thing is right here. I'm just curious. Or is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Because this is one badass tripod, and it's heavy, and it's just what I always needed. God only knows I suck at this. I always have. Because there's so much going on, you know, and you're by yourself. It's like, what's that? What's that? And you hear shit going on behind you, and there's nobody there to watch you. There's not many people who do this alone anymore. They're all just out playing, you know, not finding Bigfoot or something stupid like that. We know there's no such thing as Bigfoot, not in this, you know. Oh my God, that would be my luck. I get my eyes fixed and then I find Bigfoot, right? I'm sure he can come and go at will, but they don't like it here. It's just too cumbersome, and you know, with the gravity, they're just too heavy. There's the deers, I call it, but what is that? Or they got trapped by the subterraneans. That would suck. Look at that face. It looks like a pig. What happened to you? It changed already. Sometimes it's just easier to move a tripod than it is to try and move this thing. Yeah. Oh, look at the pretty girl on the right. Or the other guy. That's a guy. Alright, look at the pretty guy on the right. Hi. Yeah, I don't even know if you guys knew me because I've never come back here because I wasn't allowed to. Just going on here a little further. I got somebody here. Did they move? Hey, is there speckles on that? It might be a deer. Baby deer, could be. You gotta look it all about. Now there's a glacky serpent right there, a little baby one, going into a dimensional tree. You're not allowed to do that, dude. At that time of the year. Right up there. I just panned slowly over to where I was gonna go first. Zoom in a little bit. I'm really working on taking my time and doing this right. So I found like this old sketchbook that had all these sketches in it from like 10 years ago that were like a DNA trail and like weird stuff that I guess I had seen. I don't think I really knew what DNA looked like back then, but I may have. I don't know. Look at the tree. They are the tree. That. Wait a minute. That's not a tree. That's not even a tree. That's in between. That's the grass. Whoa, who we got there? I think falling off. Shit. Oh man, they're just loaded. Whoa, that thing looks like a freaking. I mean, it's not. It's ugly, but it looks like there's just spider legs coming out. Anything with color at all is going to be something, okay? Whether it's a leaf, I see a wheel within a wheel. I don't know if you guys see that. That's kind of odd. And a first. Can't wait. I'll show you because there's one over here in the tree too. Wait, right here, right there. What the hell are you guys sitting on? Jeez. That's where the wheels are, right there, and that little thing right here. If you really look, it's kind of hard to see because they're white, but... And the black, they're just going to walk right out of the tree, so it's... That's their portal, I guess. And there's somebody coming in with that appears to be a helmet on the right. Very odd. We'll never know. And absolutely, guys, if you can't see, use your pareidoia all day long. For without that, we would have nothing to chase. You're a clown boy. Okay, I can honestly say I've never seen him before. He's a little creepy. He's a little creepy. And see how, now right there, if I believed in Dog Man, that looks like a dog face. Or actually a chimpanzee even. And it has something coming out of it. And then there's a green, oh my green and whites are back. They're right there. Look at that bull. Holy crap. Hold on, I'm going to snap a picture of these. Look at them eyeballs. Look up here. Oh, here come the interdimensionals. There's me lady, son of a bitch. That's my entity. Oh, she's pretty. She won't be for long because they changed the past. Simply because they have 3 faces. They're not morphing, they're just turning. Or, I don't like the word shape-shifting either, but... Okay, that would be some kind of a squirrel's nest. But I mean, it doesn't... That's what it's supposed to look like. It's funny how they move like a train now, you know? Look at that guy. Jeez, you guys make me laugh so bad. You're so funny looking. Look at this guy. Oh my god. I did want to get out of here before the interdimensionals come in, because I do like to film the galactics. Because I don't get to that much. Now, did that figure move back there? Because that's just creepy looking, isn't it? I'm going to back up so I can see. It looks like from here. And I hear rumbling. What the hell are you? What are you looking at? What? These can't be real animals. There's just no way. It looks like there's a deer staring at me, a rather large one, or like an elk or something. No, I'm not in PA, I don't think so. Any movement at all with these guys. Because there's always 3, so you can't just say 1. I think I saw eyes shut. The only way I can honestly tell is not until I get it to the computer, but if I'm correct, it's going to go around and it's going to go straight back, and there's a whole bunch coming straight back, coming right up front. And then they'll drop down, and then the other one will come up front, and then so on, and etc. But what is this thing? It was looking at me. It looked like a freaking elk or something. It's just in this little area right here. It's like a little marshland. Oh, aren't you cute? I'll get back to you in a minute. Well, you're not so cute. You look like a spider. You scream subterranean to me. I don't like that. It's just that my experience is that I believe, the only theory that I can honestly say that I believe in is that these things, these, whatever they are, subterraneans that live underground, are being trapped, or they trap the dimensionals and the galactics as they come in. And they kidnap them underground, and I don't know if they take their powers or, you know, what they're doing. And rendering them helpless, I just don't know. I don't know what they're capable of. It could be the reptilians, I suppose, but maybe that's what, you know, all this means. That's how they get their powers. Of course, that would mean they'd have to have some kind of human DNA, so who knows? There's just so much to think about that I didn't have to worry about then. It's kind of like the more you know isn't so great. It was just fun to watch. I do have to go on that note because I do have an appointment. This sucks because filming's great. No one's here. My sister's house in the morning because I'm probably going to sleep there tonight without being in pain again. But Happy New Year's to all you guys I haven't been able to say Happy New Year's to, and to Long Island Bigfoot if you happen to be watching this. Interesting comment I left. I'll explain that later. But that was one hell of a picture you took, and I've never in my 10 years been able to get a picture that good of that particular being, which I would call it, it's easier to tell you than would be to type, which was the portal bird, which is a type of dimensional bird, but the way that the dimensionals came in is different than the galactic. Obviously the galactic's flying, right? These things like come right out of the sky, the dimensionals, and they would come through a portal, a big portal, and they were brought in by 3 portal dimensional birds. One would come straight at you. It was like a 3D movie. One would come right at you. One would go to the right, one would go to the left, and they would drop off the delivery or whatever they were dropping off, and they were gone. But I never got a really good picture of just one by itself like that. Except when they were mating one year. Now that was funny looking. That is hysterical to watch. Now look, if you look at the way the trees go. Let's see if I can find it. At this time at night. Hey, wait, dude, that whole figure's gone. The figure we were looking at. Because it did appear, from afar to be something bipedal, but it's not here anymore. Son of a bitch. He's gone. That's why no one can get a good picture, even if there was one, because they just disappear too fast into the trees. But I can see faces back there. Like nothing. This 20/20 vision is pretty cool. Or they split off and they're hiding. Or that's the nursery, one or the other, but in the middle there, that looks like that would be the entrance, because it's still a little ghostly yet. That's so beautiful to be back out here, you have no idea. Breathe, breathe. So pretty. Well, I better go before that. My luck, that bear will come that I saw. I'll explain that later. Alright, love you guys. See you soon.